famous Dr. Phil. Remember me? Yeah, I used to show about unruly millennials. But yeah, I used to do a show regarding millennials behaving badly. Or maybe married couples engaging in, adultery. But as of lately, a lot of the millennials are dead. But no, nobody's getting married anymore, so they're not committing adultery. So now I'm doing political stuff. Okay, like I remember I was like Jerry Springer, but with the fake PhD. So I either had to retire my show, right, which was I was happy to do, but my wife said no. No, that wouldn't be good. That I should continue my show, but just do political stuff. Where I show the Americans, yeah, here's all the criminals, here's all the evidence that they're criminals, and here's, proof that they're criminals, but they're still free. Right. And here's the victim that is a victim of, some of their crimes, right? And they're still being victimized, but the agencies refuse to put the criminals in jail. Isn't that odd? So that's why I'm another guy that's going to show America, hey, your policemen are not doing their job. And here's all the evidence that they're criminals, but yeah, they're just not going to go to jail, okay? And here's a victim that says how horrible it is for him because he's still getting, threats. He can't go outside. He has to have everything delivered because, the criminals are still out there and they don't like him. And so why do criminals don't like you again? Oh, because I was at Black Lives Matter and, I was reporting it like with my camera. Oh, so you're like a pretend journalist or like an independent journalist guy during Antifa and Black Lives Matter? Right. And they didn't like what you were recording because you were. But, well, yeah, some of them, I got photos of them without their mask. And they're like, no, you gotta give me the camera. And, well, because I thought that was weird. Because if you're a protester, why do you need to hide your face? I mean, shouldn't you be proud of standing up for what it is that you believe in? I mean, it seems to me like if they just let all these prisoners out for COVID, having a mask is kind of scary, It makes the criminals braver, It makes the security cameras useless. I mean, I just never could understand it. And the policemen had masks. It's like how this whole point is like police corruption, right? Trying to like stop abuse of power by the policemen. Well, if that's the case, then why are you allowing the policemen to disguise their faces? Seems like that would make police corruption easier. And I also thought it was weird that Kyle Rittenhouse, his victims were all like pedophiles. I never remember a time when pedophiles were putting themselves in social justice protests. They usually keep a low key profile. And and also another thing that was odd is they were throwing condoms with piss and shit in it. I mean, students that are wanting to say Black Lives Matter, why would you throw condoms with piss and shit in it to get your message across? I mean, the idea of protest is you want other people to, believe what you're saying is true. This is what I believe, and this is why it's true. And this is why you should believe it too. But if you throw condoms with piss and shit at people, they're not going to want to believe you. But that's actually like a prison riot thing. So I started saying, hey, are you guys those prisoners that they let out for COVID? And they're like, oh no, hell, no I'm not. You're a racist guy. Why'd you give me your camera? Why would you even say something like that? Of course we're not. I mean, absolutely not. No. Well, whatever happened to all those prisoners they let out then? I mean, where did they go? They were letting out a lot at the same time that these riots occurred all the way around America. Naturally depopulate the prisons, and then miraculously comes a nationwide riot where people are throwing condoms with piss and shit. Everybody knows that's done in prison, not students don't usually throw condoms with piss and shit in it. It's not like something that a college student would do. And they were claiming that these students, like Antifa, were college students. But I started noticing they actually weren't. Just a small percentage were. But a lot of them, majority of them, didn't seem like they were. They were all tatted up with tattoos everywhere. Of course, I know college students have tattoos as well, but, the whole condoms were pissing shit. I mean, I actually had one thrown right in my face, okay? It was piss and shit in a condom. Oh yeah, it sounds like that was a pretty horrific experience. Uh, uh, would you say your name again? Yeah, my name is Wing Lee, and my experience is horrific, and I'm still impure. I just don't understand why the police don't do the job, and I'm starting to think that maybe they are doing the job, but their job has just been reversed. They are hired to do the opposite and just get as many people there that look like you, actually, Dr. Phil. So you might want to be careful. Hire some extra security. Make sure you say all the right things, because that's the ones, yeah, those are the people that they're focusing on. People that vote red, and people that have property, and people that might be Christians. They definitely don't like Christians, okay? Plus, Christians are easy. There's no pushback. Nobody's going to get mad at them. Because look at all the January 6 people. Nobody got mad at them. Because Christians are just going to pray it away. I pray it away and I forgive him because he's just doing his job. Well, of course, that's not his job. He's not just doing his job. Because they didn't do it with Black Lives Matter. Nobody got arrested. Barely. They got bailed out right away. So, I mean, it's obviously that this is a communist takeover. And it seems like they have no shortage of cooperation with all these early release people probably being threatened to get thrown back in prison if they don't. So that's why they're probably hired to be the DEI. Yeah, where they have to never get fired. And they don't have to know the job. Yeah, if everybody is out of the job that is incompetent, then nobody notices that you're incompetent. And then next thing you know, everybody just runs around being criminal, a legal criminal with a badge. Because that's pretty frightening. And that's what we have today. So I suggest that people, go under wartime law, where you can't put American citizens in jail. And maybe the police will realize, hey, why don't you work for us instead of handing the country over to foreign agents that are going to imprison everybody. Because they never stop at one group, I mean, they're already finished with the white guys. There's not that many of them left. Who do you think they're going to go after next? Probably the Black Lives Matter Americans. Because they already have all their replacements. The people that do what they say. Right? And if you have to be able to control a group. Like, American Negroes aren't needed anymore, And so, after the white guy's gone, that's probably who they're either going to go for him next, or they're going to go for females with vaginas. One or the other. It could be females with vaginas, too, When I think about it, the more I think about it, since they're anti-human and depopulation, I mean, that would make sense that they would combine all the people that have real vaginas. But we're not talking about that now. We're talking about me and my suffering. And I don't have a vagina, so I'm not worried about it. And I think Asians are probably not even on the list. You know what I'm saying? Considering who's going to be, benefiting the most. And it's not the Black Lives Matter. Not even close. But yeah, I don't mind going on the show because I can't really do anything else. Yeah, I'm so thankful that you had me on the show, Dr. Phil. You're icon in American a medical or journalism. I don't really know what you'd be considered a talk show host. Genre. I mean, but you're definitely an icon, and I respect you and your opinions. So thanks for sharing my story, and I hope your podcast takes off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, free Palestine. How about free me? How about you worry about me getting free? Okay, that's all the time we have, Mr. Lee. And sorry that we're going through, but boom. So next week we're gonna have another. Okay, thanks, Dr. Phil. Great. All right, yeah, that's great. Thanks, and appreciate the boom. Yeah. So next week we're gonna have somebody else that's been victimized and terrorized. And I hope you guys love our stories because we really love getting you guys all frustrated, okay? And fearful. So just know that you gotta watch what you say now, America. You don't want to get the government mad at you. I'm glad I have a job, so boom. I'm gonna do exactly what they tell me to. Okay? Alright, America, great. Love you, you're the best, and thanks for being so supportive of my new podcast. And boom, so you're actually my first guest. Wing Yang Lee. What's his name? Wing Ling? Yeah, no, Andy Lee Joe. Oh, it's Andy. My name's Andy. Oh, who said it was Wing? No, my name's Andy. Lee Joe. Yeah, Lee Joe. Lee Joe. Lee Joe. No, Lee Joe. Got it? But yeah, Andy. You just call me Andy. Like Raggedy Andy, the doll. Remember? Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy? Yeah, those were my favorite toys. So my mom named me Andy. Okay? Thanks, Dr. Bill. Good luck with the podcast.